inside the atrium or the lobby here of the Hilton Atlanta. You can see behind me, everything in here is dressed and decorated for Beetlejuice. I just popped in here this morning because I parked basically right next door, but now I have a little bit of a walk ahead of me, and I want to make sure that I get there leaf blower with plenty of time. So hope you guys don't mind a little walk and talk as we start our day today. But last year the Hilton was all decorated for Nintendo, and you know, Mario and blocks and things like that. This year, like I said, it's Beetlejuice. Even the staff are all wearing like Beetlejuice themed shirts that say Hilton Atlanta on the front. But sorry, I'm trying to pay attention so I don't get hit or run into people or things like that, so I'm not looking directly at you the whole time. But it is about 8:35, and the parade is the first big thing on the agenda today. It starts at 10 o'clock, but I need to get over there around 9 if I can. So hopefully I can walk fast enough to get over there maybe at 9 or a little after. Put down these. Wanted to talk about these. For those of you that have been with the channel for a little bit, you may notice these are new. I'm bad about breaking sunglasses. It's just my thing. I actually used the gift certificate that I won from the Madden tournament at the Southern Fried Gaming Expo, and bought these from the Red Bull shop, because I was like, what am I going to use a Red Bull gift card for? I don't drink energy drinks. But lo and behold, the Red Bull shop online, it was merchandise. It wasn't the drinks. It was their like racing apparel and their New York football team, soccer team apparel, and they had a sunglass section. And I was like, well, this is perfect. So got myself a new pair of shades, and we're on the way. I'm already getting winded and it's just started, so this is gonna be great. You guys can see I've made it to Peachtree Street. This is where the majority of the parade is gonna take place. And again, like I said, it doesn't start for another hour and 20 minutes. But you have a ton of folks already lining the street. They got their chairs situated, ready to watch the festivities. I apologize to those of you that expected to see a little more of dinner last night. I know I did not film a lot, but we were just catching up and doing a lot of talking and a lot of storytelling, and it just didn't flow or feel right or natural to film during all that. We had a great time. That was Jess's first time meeting everybody, and it was my first time to meet Crazy Joe, but we all had a blast. They actually came around while I was away from the table to see if we wanted to go ahead and make a reservation for next year. So Ryan went ahead and did that, so we'll be back to Trader Vic's next year, and Jess has already said she'll come along. You can see she is not with me this morning. Last night was more than enough for her, because she does not do well with crowds whatsoever. And today is going to be a hot mess, because the parade is the biggest draw of the weekend. And then we also have 2 college football games down here today. We've got Clemson and Georgia at Mercedes-Benz, and we've got Georgia State and Georgia Tech also down here, and what I'm calling the Marta Bowl, because they are less than 2 miles from each other. The closest 2 FBS campuses in all of college football. And so yeah, a lot of people, a little bit of space. I made it, guys. Here it is. the Bluesmobile. This is what I will be riding in here in a little bit. Yes, I am riding in the parade. Surprise! So, got my jacket, I'll have my hat, I'll have my sunglasses there to throw on what I've got. Jeff is already here. Let me come around to the side and show y'all Jeff, because this is what Jeff does every year, and one of the many reasons I call him the MVP. Jeff is Mr. Six, the Six Flags guy. Yes, sir. Fantastic. And then right beside us, we have Ecto 1. Ecto 1 is here. The Ghostbusters right beside us. That's fantastic. And then just behind the Ghostbusters, we got the Men in Black. You got a little vehicle or a little alien coming out of their vehicle here in the back, and they are the ones pumping music. And then behind Men in Black, you can see the awesome folks from Netherworld and the Netherworld Haunted House. If you guys remember last year, Joshua and I went to Netherworld for the first time during the Halloween season. Really enjoyed our trip there. Let's see what they're showing. So, Mr. Grindel's Birthday Party of Horrors. This must be one of their new houses this year. Spooky clowns. I mean, you can't really ever go wrong with spooky clowns. And then you've got the good folks representing Twisters right here. That's pretty awesome. And you've got Stranger Things, Surfer Boy Pizza going on right here. That's fantastic. Here's the old Marriott Marquis carpet truck. They celebrate the old carpet. This is over here off to the side. You can see a whole lot of staging taking place in the parking lot here. Groups getting ready, getting prepared. You got another Ecto. Oh, you got a Nuka-Cola one from the Fallout universe. The Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. are here, and they have a little vehicle. Oh, it looks like Evel Knievel is gonna be here. That's fantastic. Cool, cool, cool. So several Ghostbusters vehicles, and you can see the Umbrella Corporation vehicle right there from Resident Evil. This is pretty awesome. Another Resident Evil Umbrella Corporation, powered by the Force. Stormtrooper themed vehicle here with a TIE fighter in the back. Pretty awesome. So we're gonna have an astronaut. Katie Coleman is gonna be in this pink car. That's pretty cool. And then even more Umbrella Corporation cars. More Star Wars with the indoor. Oh, we've got one. We've got an Ewok. I love it. Oh, but this is the piece de la resistance right here. Love it, love it, love it. The Jawa vehicle. It's teeny. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, look at the little Simpsons guy. Or Futurama. Futurama, Simpsons, one or the other. And then it looks like, I don't know if that's a Beetlejuice guy playing the tuba. Fantastic. And that's the end of all the cordoned off vehicles. A lot of them, like I said, are in that staging area, that parking lot that we passed. Somehow, I missed the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man walking by. I'm sure it was already in the video, but I didn't see it. So there's Mr. Stay Puft. Oh, I just realized because of this guy's jacket, it's a Mario Kart. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, now our animatronics are acting up over here at Netherworld. Look at that little creepy guy. Oh, goodness. Again, this, I believe, is the staging area for all things Netherworld. And then I'm back up here near the front with the Ecto 1. Chief Investigator. This is fantastic. they're pumping, our Ghostbusters are pumping in some tunes for us. I'm going to be looking like the Men in Black here in a minute. Now back up to the front. This whole open space right here beside us is going to be filled with kind of the guests of honor. Your Grand Marshals are going to be here, and the Grand Marshals of the parade this year are the Fraggles from Fraggle Rock. It's official now, folks. Got the jackets, got the hats, got the shades. I'm on a mission from God. Let me show y'all Jeff's awesome bike here that he rides as Mr. Six. It's neat, and then I'll show y'all in a second. Here we go, look. He's got the Mr. Six cup in front. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. I can't wait to hear the people sing your song.
They do. They'll start it. I won't even have to do anything.
All right, so Jeff was just telling me, and so I wanted to make sure I came and did this justice. This is the actual screen used vehicle from the Mystery Men. So this is the Herc, and he restored it. Not Jeff, but the guy driving it restored this and made it. And this is the first time it's going to be in the DragonCon parade. But that's pretty awesome. And the same guy that did this did the Dorothy here from Twisters. And he said that he also has a couple other Jurassic Park vehicles, but I don't know if they're in the parade or not, because I haven't seen any Jurassic Park vehicles thus far that I can recall. All right, most of the rest of the gang is here. You can see Crazy Joe is here, and Ryan Wild Thing Vaughn over here, who's got his I'm Retired sash on.
The founder of the feast, the Six Flags guy himself, Jeff. And by the way,
Yep, we're filming each other.
First time, this is a congruence of vlogs. This is Zach from Coker Culture.
Hey guys.
Make sure you subscribe to Coker Culture if you are into things like this vlog.
Yeah, I do a lot of the same things. And then Kate's here with us again. And Greg has joined us now. Greg from Greg's Game Room.
Well, everybody's got these fancy cameras these days, huh? I'm still filming on my phone. Everybody's got the cool cameras.
This was my upgrade over the last couple weeks, was to get one of these. Ready to take on. There's Ryan's I'm Retired sash, in case I didn't get it. We got Slimer on this Ecto one. I don't think I showed that earlier, but I know I went exploring already, showing you guys what I could earlier. But now the man himself, Exploring Ryan, is out exploring. And Greg, for his vlogosphere, is going to explore. Now we're talking about the Herc. It's a Battlestar Galactica car. So they'll have a whole Battlestar Galactica group walking behind this. And then I showed you guys Surfer Boy Pizza earlier, so you can bet all of your Stranger Things folks are going to be walking behind this or riding in this. And then totally missed this one earlier, but we've got a Foot Clan truck. And so we've got some Ninja Turtles characters and baddies. That is awesome. And Bumblebee. We've got Bumblebee among the Ninja Turtles. He just must be making his way around. Oh no! Stay Puft is now deflated. As you can see, the staging area is hopping now. So you've got some folks from Halo. You've got the Spartans from 300, and then the different kind of Spartans in Halo. Back up against the fence, you've got the Fallout crew over here. So they'll be with the Fallout vehicle. And then you have all of the Ghostbusters, lots and lots and lots and lots of Ghostbusters. There must be a lot of ghosts that need busting. Welcome to the land of Deadpools, where we've got Deadpool galore. I walk out and the Deadpools are doing the NSYNC dance. And then the marching band, the DragonCon marching band, is out here playing tunes. They were playing Ghostbusters a minute ago. I think they're about to play Beetlejuice. This is still kind of all surreal to me. I did a lot of reflection with Jess last night on all this stuff. You know, last year I was here for my first time, saw the parade, you know, just as somebody trying to catch the parade, and flagged down Ryan and Greg and the rest of the group after the parade, and I've just kind of been adopted in by Ryan, and very, 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 very lucky to call these guys my friends, and just so privileged and honored to be able to do this, something that I've seen many, many, many folks that I love and admire do this over the last few years, and now I'm a part of it. Dr. Jones is here. We got both Dr. Jones, and Dr. Jones is right behind the Foot Clan. Well, not only am I going to be in the Bluesmobile, I'm going to be driving the Bluesmobile. So we'll see how much I can film while I'm driving in the parade. Don't know how that'll work, but we'll see. But yours truly going to captain the ship. All right, they're moving in the grand marshals of the parade right now. We've got 2 cars of them, and it's the Fraggles. So it's going to be the Fraggles puppeteers in these 2 cars. Don't know if they have the puppets with them or not. Hopefully they do, but we'll find. Inflatable Deadpool Dragon. Inflatable Deadpool Dragon. And then you've got the Fraggles. The Fraggle puppeteers are here. They've got at least 1 Fraggle. It's hidden right now. The computer, guys. Elwood Blues, Illinois license plate. Warning. Arrest driver and impound vehicle. They won't catch us. We're on a mission from God. So again, yours truly, I'm going to be driving this baby. This is going to be something else. So here on the end, just got my picture made. One of the Fraggle puppeteers, and you can see they've got a Fraggle out back there. But the one guy here closest to me, that is the voice of Elmo. Elmo! Behind the wheel of the Bluesmobile. Greg's riding shotgun. Kate's in the back. We gotta wait for Joe. Joe will get in at some point, but we're about to rock and roll. Don't know how well you guys can see the crowds that are already lined up, ready to go. Ecto 1's fired up, ready to go. I think we're about to get going. Look at the crowd. Give it up for DragonCon! Y'all give it up for DragonCon! Woo!
Come on, we need more enthusiasm. Come on, we gotta hype up the show. Come on, let's get hyped. It's DragonCon, people. Come on.
More crowds as they're waving. You got Jeff.
I'm good for the moment.
Riding up.
We're singing.
Ryan's back here somewhere. There's Ryan. Excuse me, that's Wild Thing. Wild Thing on. Give him the heater. Look at the crowds now, folks. Look at the crowds as we get closer to the heart and center of DragonCon. They're all here.
Buy all the merch. Buy all the merch. Come to the show.
Hey, is this the way to Chicago? Yeah, this way to Chicago? Are y'all coming to the show?
All right, thank you.
Y'all coming to the show? Yeah?
We're doing it for the kids. We do all this for the kids.
Parade is over. Out of the hot Blues Brothers attire. Back to the regular here.
Regular hot attire?
Yeah, regular hot attire, because again, it is the Atlanta heat. But we'll be moving on from here. All right, folks, I get to join all these awesome people. Crazy Joe, Exploring Ryan, Jacob the Carpetbagger, Greg's Game Room, Adam the Woo, Tampa J, Chris the Girl, and now with all these awesome names, Coker Culture is joining. Okay, so for what feels like the first time in quite a while, I'm inside in air conditioning. I'm in the Marriott Marquis. This is the closest hotel to where we ended the parade, and just gonna make my way around in here. The Walk of Fame, where all the celebrities are in here, so I think I'm gonna pop in there and see what I can see. There are some folks that I hope to be able to meet and speak to. I don't know how much, if any, filming I can do. I doubt I can. Maybe I can get some pictures, and if I can, obviously I'll put those on the social media and potentially insert into the video as well. We've got Netherworld set up out here. Alright, so I just did a couple laps around the Walk of Fame. A lot of the folks that I'm hoping to get to see and meet and speak to and maybe get a picture of weren't at their booths just yet while I was in there. I did get an autograph and took a selfie with Rikishi. Growing up, of course, being a huge wrestling fan, and my boys being huge wrestling fans, and just being a wrestling fan adjacent by proxy. That was really, really neat, and I know that's something they'll really enjoy, because I grew up watching Rikishi. The boys have gotten to grow up and loving the Usos, his sons. So really, really, really cool moment. Cosplayers galore. That's what I love about DragonCon. You just never know what you're gonna see. I wasn't filming. I was standing in line to buy this year's event shirt, and I saw a full-on Kirby. It was inflatable, but that was still pretty cool. Got some Deadpools over here. It's just a wide variety of folks. Sorry, my gimbal got a little off there, but you just never know who or what you're gonna see. Pretty awesome. All right, made my way up to the atrium level of the Marriott Marquis. This is where the John Cleese panel is going to take place. It looks like they're letting in the Star Trek folks right now. And then John Cleese starts at 1 o'clock. We'll see where the guys are, because I know that they want to see that. We've got a meadery up here on this level. Again, more and more cosplayers in their element. Not really sure what that one's from. I see Sub-Zero over there. And then a giant Jigglypuff over here in the corner. That's fantastic. Look at it. Look at it. I love it. It's so happy and joyful. And it was bouncing from side to side. I have a feeling that the Jigglypuff can't go very far. Can't remember if I got him in my video last year or not, but the Stormtrooper here guards the bar all weekend. He just posts up and guards the bar. You've got the T-Rexes here that are the Marriott floor pattern. They're part of that group. They were probably in the parade. We saw the giant Jigglypuff upstairs, and now we've got a giant, I think that's a Gengar, not 100% sure. All right, so I found out that the line for the Atrium Ballroom starts right here at the bottom of these steps, and so this is the line currently for the John Cleese panel. So I'm gonna walk and see how far this is and see if any of the guys are already in line. Right, give you a little update. Waiting in line with Jeff to go see the John Cleese panel here. I walked around the corner. You saw the line a little bit ago, and Jeff was already here. He came right over after he parked the Bluesmobile after the parade. waiting to see if Crazy Joe's going to join us. I know that he wanted to see the panel, but we haven't seen him just yet. We've just kind of been hanging over here near the street corner, listening to a guy over on the opposite corner of us. Basically, got his own little microphone and speaker set up, and he's preaching on the street corner. So power to him. But we should be moving and getting into the atrium ballroom fairly soon. It's about 12:25, and the panel begins at 1. We made it into the ballroom. We got pretty good seats, and now we will wait for Mr. Cleese.
Experience I ever had. I never enjoyed so much the scene with Gonzo. If you remember, I'm trying to get his arms and legs the right length. Do you remember that? I'm putting a leg and his arms get shorter. I think that's absolutely wonderful. And they did do one thing I asked them not to do. I said, I am the worst singer in the world. Please don't give me anything to sing. And of course they did give me something to sing. I had a duet with Kermit. And Kermit is so wonderful to perform with, because what Jim Henson could do just by sort of adjusting a finger, he could have a change of expression on that little animal. And when you're acting, he's just as good as acting with an ordinary actor. In fact, he's better than a lot. And I had an absolutely wonderful time until the song, and then I kept screwing the song up and saying sorry, and we had to do it. About the 4th time, I got it right, and I was so thrilled. I said, how about that, to the director, and I patted Kermit on the head. So there is Jim Henson standing, and I'm patting him on the knuckles. It's because they are so wonderfully realistic. I did a movie with them too, and I wish I could have worked with them all the time. They were a lovely bunch of people too, and Jim's number 2 is called Frank Oz, which was his characters were Miss Piggy, but also Fozzie, based on his name, Fozzie Bear, and he did 2 or 3 others, and he is still a friend of mine, and I've sent him the script for Yummy, and he says he wants to do it.
Jeff and I are all done with the John Cleese panel, which was absolutely phenomenal. The man kept us cracking up the entire time, so that was great. That could have gone on 30 minutes longer.
I'd have sat there the whole rest of the afternoon and let the man talk.
It was beautiful. He would just ramble with every question and turn it into a story and have 8 or 9 punchlines with every single one. So it's so good. But now we're going to meet up with the rest of the crew. Yep, finally time to eat. Here we are, Gus's world famous fried chicken. Here's the menu for you guys. Hot and spicy fried chicken.
You want the 2-piece white?
Chad's not here, but of course they got fried pickles. Oh, but they're spears, so he'd be unhappy. Sorry, Chad. Okay, all the different kind of plates. That's what I got to figure out. What I'm gonna get is out of those.
Or do you want a leg, a breast, and fries?
Then a la carte. Probably gonna get some honey mustard for sure, because I don't know. I'm thinking tenders. Then all the various sizes of sides. Beer and wine, dessert, floats, and drinks, and kids' meals. Well, forgot to show you guys the food, but you can tell by the aftermath.
This is what we're no longer working with.
Yep, it was pretty good. Yep, no longer working with anything.
And hopefully we'll continue that.
And we're getting ready to say goodbye to the Exploring crew.
To me and all my friends, MIC. I'm so freaking tired.
Kate's tired too. All right, I'm on the move, and I'm on my own right now. Food was great. Again, company was great. Love these guys. And again, feel privileged that you know, they've kind of adopted me in and let me hang. Love them to death. I'm gonna see if I can meet up with them here in a minute. But I am, I've got to make my way back over here to the Marriott and get downstairs because I have a photo op at 3:30 that I paid for. It's 3:22 right now. So I had a feeling I was going to cut it close with lunch. That was the case. So now playing Race the Clock. I made it. By the skin of my teeth, I made it. It's 3:31 and it looks like currently I'm last in line. I know I haven't mentioned who this photo op is with, and I doubt I'll be able to film it, but I'm standing in line to get my picture made with Bonnie Wright, who played Ginny Weasley in all the Harry Potter movies. And I kept this a secret mainly from the boys because we're huge Harry Potter fans. There are a couple folks here representing Harry Potter, and I just couldn't pass up the opportunity. Let's talk. I'm back from the photo op. Bonnie Wright was sweet, super pleasant, as expected, but it was really a wham bam, thank you ma'am kind of thing. Very impersonal, very quick, just trying to speed you through there. So if you're wanting an interaction, if you're wanting any kind of conversation with the person that you're hoping to meet and take a picture with, come to the Walk of Fame. Greet them at their table, pay whatever they're asking you to pay. Even if they're asking you to pay anything, they might not, okay? But that's where you want to see them. Right now, the line for the Walk of Fame is ridiculous. I had hoped of going back in there because there are a couple other folks that I want to see, but I'm not going to wait in this line. I'll come back tomorrow. Okay, I've made it to the hallway that leads to the Sky Bridge, which connects the Marriott Marquis to the Hilton. So gonna make my way over to the Hilton because I want to show you guys some of the decorations that they have for Beetlejuice. So the Hilton is packed, which I guess should not be all too surprising. Every place is probably packed, but I got some Beetlejuice animatronics over here. I passed in this morning. Just outside is where they'll have the group photo shoots and a DJ party out there. They do have cafe, they do have a Chick-fil-A in here. I did not expect it to be as crowded as it is right now. So I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys what I was hoping to, just because of the sheer amount of people. And to be quite honest, I'm tired. This has been a long day filled with quite a lot of walking, and to be honest, not enough hydration on my part. Okay, this is pretty cool. So this is from Aliens. That's why it looks familiar. I thought it was from Avatar, but basically, you know, they're both James Cameron movies. And Greg pretty much said that, so he just kind of reused the idea, and that's why it looks familiar. Oh, that's awesome. Apocalypse is here. And then over here, I found a Jungle Cruise skipper over by a Beetlejuice thing. Gotta love the Jungle Cruise. Alrighty. I just left the Hilton, left Jeff, and left Greg in there. Met up with them in front of the contraption from Aliens. Just so happened to run into them there. And then, sorry for the loud music here on the corner, but I'm on my way to my car. I am tired. This has been quite a day. A whole lot of walking. And I really only went to 2 buildings outside of the parade today. I was in the Hilton just briefly this morning and briefly this afternoon. And then I was in the Marriott Marquis for the majority of the day and had a blast. And then on my way out of the Hilton, I got my picture made with Rosalina from Super Mario and Mario Kart. Again, just a random cosplayer cosplaying as Rosalina, but that's who I got my picture made with. mainly for the boys because they hated that I always choose Rosalina. I did look for a Toad. For those of y'all that have been following the channel a long time, you know I hate Toad. Toad's my least favorite. And I looked to see if I could take a picture with a Toad, but not today. Just made it back home and wanted to show you what I came away with today. So here is this year's event shirt right here. Not loving the fact that it is black again, but awesome design. And then here is my signed picture of Rikishi, and I got the selfie with him. And then here is the professional photo that I got with Bonnie Wright. Well, hey everyone. So glad that you made it to the end of the video. I hope you were able to tell what an incredibly fun day this was for me. Absolutely surreal, but incredibly, incredibly fun. I don't think I said it earlier in the video as you saw them, but please subscribe to my friends on YouTube. Go give them a shout out. They are awesome. Greg has 2 channels. There's Greg's Game Room, and for all of my gamer subscribers, and I know I've got quite a few folks that subscribe to us that are in the gaming community, you absolutely need to subscribe to Greg's Game Room. You will not regret it. And then Greg also has a separate channel where he does vlogs like we do called Greg's Vlogosphere. And I've linked both of those down below. Crazy Joe also has 2 channels for you to check out. There's Crazy Joe's Concession Stand, where he does movie reviews and movie news. So give that one a check out. And also there's Crazy Joe Adventures, where Joe does vlogs as well. So give both of those your attention and subscribe. And of course, our good friend Ryan, make sure you check out his channel, Splorin', with no G, it's just Splorin'. You will not regret it. Ryan's got incredible content there. And all 3 of them are amazing human beings and just awesomely wonderful, positive people and influences on me and Jess, and just awesome guys. If you can't tell with all these positive adjectives, this weekend was fantastic. I really and truly have a hard time putting it into words, just how much this weekend meant. If you're new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button, because we do fully believe that there's something here for everybody at Coker Culture. Please give this video a like, give it that thumbs up down there below, because it does go a long way to help our channel. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, things that we can be praying for you about or send you good vibes for, drop those in the comment section below, because really, honestly, truly, there is nothing more that we enjoy than interacting with you guys on here. So don't hesitate to leave us a comment if you'd like. And I think that's going to do it for this particular vlog. So again, thank you so much for making it to the end. Hope you'll tune into the next one, which will be my last day at DragonCon for this year. It was another good one. Until next time, what's your why?